So by now you've probably heard the news about Canadian jobs being lost in August to the tune of 66,000. Now, what the media isn't reporting, what I'm not seeing in anything that I read, is that actually in July we also lost an additional 41,000. That's 107,000 jobs in Canada gone right now. So clearly, like, we're seeing some recession type activity where jobs are either leaving the country or disappearing altogether, leaving a lot of people out of work. Now, it would be easy to rage bait. That's the easy thing to do, is to get angry about it. And maybe we should be angry about it. I agree. Losing your job sucks. Having kids that can't find employment, that sucks. Getting that job experience, it's a valuable thing, especially, in high school, in college. It helps to pay the bills, helps to pay the tuition, keeps people in school a lot of the time. Unfortunately, rage baiting is not going to solve the problem. And so as a realtor, people think that what we do is we help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate, and we do. However, one of our special skill sets is being a problem solver. And with that in mind, I've had a few clients reach out that have either lost their jobs and they're financially precarious, or they have kids that are looking for work. They've moved to a new city, they're applying everywhere, they can't even get a response. And part of that has to do with the temporary foreign worker program. And with that in mind, I did come across a resource that I thought might be helpful. Now, keep in mind, there are still job applications that need to go out. However, I think what will help us is having data behind the average application amount and the average callback or acceptance of a job. And so with that in mind, here's a website I came across that I think might help a lot of people that have been looking for work, especially in the London and St. Thomas areas. So this website is called Jobwatch Canada. It's at jobwatchcanada.com, and it has a list of jobs, and you can search by city, which I find is super helpful. You have the apply button, you have the share button if you know someone who's looking for work. And it also lists the companies here that are hiring, the role, and a few other details, including the salary or the hourly wage. And as of this afternoon, searching in London, there's at least 16 companies that are paying $25 or more per hour to hire somebody, which is good. I think that's a good, especially starting wage. And with that in mind, I mean, a $25 an hour starting wage for skills, working in companies such as Tradeline Products as a welder, or maybe as we're looking here, an electrician. Those are going to need special certifications, right? You're going to need your trade certificate or be an apprentice potentially. So of course, not all these jobs are going to be for everyone. However, there are some roles here. I see $36 an hour for a cook of ethnic foods. That's a trainable skill. Someone like me could learn to cook ethnic food. Shocker, I know. Got assistant manager, fast food, $36.20 an hour. That's a great wage. It's twice the deal pizza. That's a small London company. We also have a spa manager at a nail salon. A sales supervisor at United Supermarket for $36 an hour. Roofing starting at $38.36 an hour and up to $45.72, I'm guessing probably with some experience. And also as a cook, starting at $36 an hour for what appears to me to be a line cook. It's not saying chef, it's not a specialized skill, but a cook. So $36 an hour for a cook is a pretty good starting wage for a job. Now you might be asking, what's the catch with that? These seem like pretty good jobs and pretty good wages, and what's happening here? If people are losing their jobs, how come people are having trouble getting these jobs? Well, at this particular website, these are all companies that have searched or registered an LMIA. So this is a labor market impact assessment. These companies are looking for temporary foreign workers. However, with that in mind, they've requested an LMIA, but they're saying that Canadian citizens and permanent residents are encouraged to apply. So sometimes when we have a problem, it's not visible to all members of the community. And I think by shining a light on something like this might be helpful. And it's not to lay blame or shame on any one company, but what might be helpful is, as a community, why don't we, when we apply for a job, make a post on our social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is that you use, tag the company if they have social media, or put their name on your post, and use the hashtag I applied. I think that maybe will bring some visibility to the issues that we're having, because I know for a fact that many people are out there looking for a job. I've had clients reach out to me asking, hey, my son, my daughter, myself, I'm out of a job, I can't find work, I'm not getting any callbacks. Do you know of anyone who is hiring? And so we see that there are job opportunities here. I think it's upon us to solve the problem, because I don't see an avenue where we're going to get that fast transition that are getting people back into the jobs. We've lost 107,000 jobs in Canada in the last 2 months. And we have job applications that are wide open here. So I think there's an avenue here where we can either show companies that, hey, I applied, I'm proactive, I'm aggressive, I want this job, and I'm trainable, and I have skills that can benefit you and your company. By using the hashtag I applied, and then adding the name of the company as a separate tag, or add them on your social media, or just put a label on your social media and let people know where you've applied. Because I think if we shine a light on it, it's going to create less of an opportunity for companies to take subsidized work and hire someone local, give the young people the job experience, keep people in their homes, and keep our community prosperous. Anyways, let me know what you think. It's just an idea I had. I thought I'd spit it out there. Good idea, bad idea. I'm open to all feedback. And let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.